have privacy in here. You sounded upset on the phone.
Yeah, I should have told you about this last night.
What's wrong?
I wanted you to hear it from me before anyone else. It's about Emily.
Oh, now you're starting to scare me, Nikolas. Come on, what exactly is wrong?
Oh, Miss Shaw. Of all the people, it must be my lucky day.
Is this about the card game?
As a matter of fact, it is. I'm still rounding up players. Wondering if you're interested?
Might be. The truth is out. Nikolas knows Emily and I are twins.
Rebecca and Emily are twin sisters? You're absolutely sure?
So Alexis tracked down the information through the FBI.
Does Rebecca know?
She does, and she seemed genuinely stunned by it.
Yeah. I mean, how did this all happen?
Yeah. Hank and Paige Bowen had twin daughters and couldn't afford to raise them both, I guess.
Well, I know Paige said that she and Hank were really young and they were poor when they had Emily, but I had no idea that...
It was a private adoption on the black market. Money was exchanged.
God, Paige must have been devastated. And ashamed. She never even hinted at anything. I mean, that's maybe why she was so insistent that I take Emily. She'd already given up one of her children to strangers.
Yeah.
Now, Rebecca, what is she going to think? That her parents kept her sister and just let her go?
She seemed upset by it.
Sure, she's just got to be in shock. Is there anything I can do to help?
Well, we knew someone would find out the truth sooner or later.
No, I assumed Alexis was going to find the truth and confront me. I never expected to hear it from Nikolas.
Does he suspect something?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know what's going on with him right now.
It's because you're too close to the mark.
I should have done this my own way.
What, yeah, showing up on the Quartermaine doorstep with your hand open? You wouldn't have gotten a dime. And now you were on the verge of gaining access to Emily's share of the Quartermaine money. Not to mention a nice piece of the Cassadine fortune. Eye on the prize, remember?
It's not that easy. People are starting to get suspicious.
Okay. One person at a time. Lucky. He's on your side, correct?
Yes, he's a really nice guy.
Right. And then what about the girlfriend? Elizabeth.
Yeah, I don't know. She hates me. She's going to suspect the worst.
Is she close with the Quartermaines?
She's close with Nikolas. And if she turns him against me, it's over, Ethan.
Well, then make sure that doesn't happen, or I will. So the Quartermaine shouldn't be a problem, correct?
No, the Quartermaines are wonderful. Except for that awful woman that your boss is married to. I mean, she's thought it was a scam from the beginning.
Well, she's got bigger things on her plate right now. I don't think you'll be a priority.
Yeah, well, the only one I'm worried about is Jason Morgan, Emily's big brother.
The mob enforcer.
Yeah, well, what if he finds out, he assumes it's a scam, and then he comes after me?
Then you'll have to get to him before anyone else does.
Yeah, but what if he suspects something?
Then stick as close to the truth as possible. And remember, he was crazy about his little sister.
Yeah, which is only going to make it worse.
Look, win him over, love. Okay? Not to overstate, but your life depends on it.
I want to believe that Rebecca didn't know about Emily, that some mysterious connection between twins brought her here. But it's also possible that she showed up here because she was the twin that got sold and she wants what was Emily's.
Well, then why would she act like she didn't know? I mean, almost all the Quartermaines would be thrilled to have any connection with Emily.
But see, she didn't know that.
Yes, she did. Yes, we made it clear from the onset that we would welcome her into the house.
Man, that's true. And all the adoption records were sealed, so it would have been very difficult, if not impossible, for her to know what really happened.
Emily would have loved to have had a sister. And she would have embraced her under any circumstances.
I told Rebecca the very same thing. But I cannot rule out the possibility that she's been running a scam from the very beginning. That all this resistance is just part of the plan. And if that's true, if she came here to cash in on the name and the face of the love of my life, then I don't know.
Hi. I'm really sorry to impose. I just need to speak with you. Alone?
definitely.
Hey,
So important.
are you okay?
Yeah. I wanted you to hear this from me. Rebecca and Emily are twins. Alexis has the FBI documentation to prove it.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to believe that she just happened to end up
She
here?
swears she didn't know.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, what difference does it make? It's almost like we got a part of Emily back with us.
No, it most definitely is not.
So I never thanked you for saving me during the fire at General Hospital.
You're welcome. I'm sure that's not why you're here.
During the fire, after you got me to a safe place, when I opened my eyes, you were staring at me. And I'll never forget the look on your face or what you said.
I said you look like my sister who died.
Yeah, there's a good reason for that. Emily and I are twins. I'm not like those twins you read about. You know, I never felt incomplete. I didn't even know I was adopted.
How did you find out?
Nikolas Cassadine, he told me last night. His aunt, Alexis, she's the DA. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to know who knows who around here.
I know, Alexis.
She found the hospital records, the adoption records. She has some major contacts at the FBI. Anyway, Emily's parents, my biological parents, kept her and sold me.
Well, why would they do that?
They were broke and money changed hands. You were the first person to tell me about Emily, so I wanted to be the first person to tell you.
I love my little sister. She believed I could do no wrong. She accepted me for who I am. It's the kind of person she was.
I wish I had known her.
Yeah, she probably would welcome you with open arms and give you anything you needed. So out of respect for my sister and your sister, if you need anything, any kind of help, you just let me know.
Thank you.
Rebecca has been taking advantage of our love for Emily from the very start.
Okay. How did she get separated from Emily in the first place?
Well, her parents couldn't afford twins, so they decided to sell her on the black market.
That's awful.
If it's even true.
You know, the FBI report was very clear.
The way Emily spoke about Paige, her birth mom, she made her seem so wonderful.
They didn't have a lot of money, though. Em told me that.
Yeah, and I've been through some rough times, and I never thought about selling my kids.
Sometimes people do things they never expect.
Rebecca is bad news. You can't tell me that she didn't know Emily was her sister.
Rebecca hated being compared to Emily.
Yeah, and now she's finally got her little hooks into Nikolas, the one person who's closest to all of Emily's money, and suddenly the secret is revealed? No, I don't buy it.
What do you think?
I'm still trying to put the pieces together myself.
But why be all suspicious? Emily wouldn't.
How can you be so open about Rebecca and yet you hate Ethan so much?
The situations are completely different.
I'm sorry, Nikolas. I'm sure this is not helping you.
No, it's okay. It's good to hear both sides. But I had to stop listening to Alexis because she's decided that Helena's behind all this. She won't consider any other option.
My opinion? Rebecca is all out for herself, and she has turned herself into Emily to get her hands on as much money as possible.
Elizabeth, maybe you're just angry because Emily's gone and Rebecca is still here, but you know that Emily would welcome her back into her life.
The sooner Rebecca is out of here, the better.
So what do you think you're going to do?
I don't know. I mean, I know that something's happening, but something we don't yet understand.